Good evening to you. And my name is Yogesh. And this is my talk on automated SBOM signing in Yocto. Um, yeah, a little bit about TI. TI is upstream first and constantly contributes to Linux kernel, U-boot, Yocto, and so on and so forth. And if you guys have any complaints, any suggestions, or any feedback, with regards to Yocto, please do look for me, tell me, and so that we all can fix whatever is missing, right? Um, a little bit about me. My name is Yogesh. I work as a software engineer at TI. I have about 8 years of experience with Yocto and embedded Linux. Yeah, and I love contributing to open source and mentoring young people, especially with embedded Linux. Um, and moving on, this is the overview of our talk. So we'll start with SBOMs, CRA, why unsigned SBOMs are harmful, and what's the solution, manually signing SBOMs, and the meta signing SBOM layer, which is just automating the SBOM signings, the layer architecture, pluggable backends, why certain decisions I made while doing the layer and using the layer, a little bit of demo, and yeah, next and takeaways. So SBOMs are no longer optional, fortunately or unfortunately for a lot of people, right? Due to the CRA and all of these things. So it went from a good practice and good to have to, must have thing. And now suddenly this SBOM has become a very top level, a board level concern. And all vendors will be shipping those SBOMs. Just the question is, can the SBOMs that we are shipping be trusted? Right? And how many of you guys currently, ship SBOMs and are signing your SBOMs? Can you guys raise your hand? Oh, one. All right. Two, 1.5. Okay. Uh, all right. So you guys already know, why to sign and all of those things. So yeah, unsigned SBOMs can be modified and replaced, at certain stages. Yocto has a create SPDX class which generates the SBOMs, but unfortunately they are unsigned, and people can manipulate those SBOMs, and don't tell anyone, but someone from my company also asked, can we edit the SBOM after generation? We want to, name it some production, some this thing. And I was like, no, no, we don't do that. So that's what struck me. And, and that's when it was like, if we sign those SBOMs, then that's a great solution. That's what it is, right? Um yeah, we can. It's just like your image signing, artifact signing. I guess everyone is familiar with all of those things, right? And you have a signature, and auditors or anyone else can verify those signatures, right? And any modification breaks those verification. Now you can do that manually, right? You can choose your tool, GPG, Cosign, just generate the key, sign those things, ship, and, anyone uses to verify it. But manual is a little bit boring, and you lose all the benefits that you get from Yocto, right? That's why we have a layer called as meta SBOM signing. So it's a drop-in Yocto layer, and SBOMs are automatically signed and generated as a part of your build. One thing is it has a pluggable sign-in backend. So currently it supports Cosign as the first supported backend, but you can also do GPG, and others can be added, right? So it's a BB class which hooks post image SPDX generation and invokes whatever backend you have configured in your local.conf, and generates the build artifacts in your deploy folder. So SBOM signature becomes a standard build artifact, right? And this is the SBOM signing architecture. Are you guys at the back able to see it or no? Okay. All right. So yeah, you can catch it in. I'll put this somewhere, PPT somewhere, and you can catch this in there. But basically, you have the meta SBOM signing layer, and it has meta SBOM signing BB class, which is the common layer, and then you have the SBOM signing Cosign BB class and SBOM signing GPG BB class, and these do the actual signing, and you can add more BB classes if you want to add more backends for signing. So yeah, so for now, we have multiple signing things. Cosign is the first one. It's available and tested. GPG is next on the roadmap, and others like PKCS or HSM, maybe we can it's open to our contribution, right? If anybody interested can just raise a PR on GitHub. I would be happy to review and merge it. And this is the flow chart for MetaSBOM signing. Unfortunately, it looks bigger on my laptop. Uh, you know, and yeah, so essentially, what it does is we have the do create image SBOM SPDX task, and after that, the do SBOM sign SPDX task runs. And basically, if you have the SBOM sign enabled variable in your local.conf enabled, then it will do the signing. Otherwise, it will not. And we have the SBOM signing file function, which basically looks have you put Cosign or GPG or any other backend, and it will do the signing using that backend. Yeah. So I know a lot of people are going to ask why Cosign, why not GPG and all of those things. It was a conference-driven development, and I felt Cosign was a little bit easier than GPG. But yeah, GPG still matters, right? And I guess a lot of infrastructure and all of these things in industries is around GPG. That's exactly why I plan to add GPG next, right? So yeah, so that's why Cosign, and this is how you use meta SBOM signing. You just add it to your bblayers.conf, you generate a key, or if you already have a key, you can use that, and configure the local.conf, and just build your core image minimal. That's it. This is the demo. I wanted to show a live demo, but unfortunately, my laptop is not connecting to the internet. So I have screenshots, as a backup. So this is the config. So 3 lines in your local.conf. And once you run your builds, you'll get the artifacts generated. You can see the top one is the spdxjson.sig. That's your signed artifact. SBOM, and you can run Cosign and verify it, right? And it says verified OK once everything looks good, right? What's next? Yeah, GPG signing backend, maybe Cyclone DX format support, and upstreaming this BB class to MetaOE. I don't know, thoughts from the community, if this belongs in MetaOE, or should it be a drop-in class, or a drop-in layer, and HSM or PKCS 11 support for this. So this is what the roadmap is. It's not fixed, but open to contributions, open to pull requests, and yeah, key takeaways. SBOMs are good, but you can only trust them if they are signed, and signing provides authenticity to it, and meta SBOM signing can make it automated and a part of Yocto process. But yeah, eventually sign your SBOMs. That's it, right? You do it manually or you do it using our layer, doesn't matter, right? Sign your SBOMs. Yeah. references for CRA, I guess everybody talked about the CRA and everybody knows about CRA, but if you don't, then you can see Paul's talk on embedded recipes. This is the link for meta-SBOM signing. And yeah, there is a good reference for meta code signing as well. Initially, I thought that I could kind of do a hack using meta code signing to just sign SBOMs, but I decided to do a separate layer altogether. But if you want, you can do check that out as well. Oh, 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 thank you. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, I was not aware of it. Thank you. Yeah. Credits, thanks Texas Instruments, and thanks to the Yocto project and the Yocto community, to Embedded Recipes, and to the lovely organizers for organizing this and giving me a chance to talk here. Um, yeah, this Q&A, and you can, if you want to, give any feedback, this is my email. Please send me an email. Thank you so much. Any questions? Yeah.
So what are your thoughts on also signing SBOMs provided by packages themselves? Because we're working on adding SBOMs to the things in Linux firmware that aren't getting built but do need an SBOM. And we don't currently have a good way to inject those SBOMs into the OE SBOM, so they're separate. What are your thoughts on also signing those?
Yeah, that's a great question. And initially, the plan was to also do that as well. But eventually, I decided to limit the scope because it's conference-driven development again. Sorry for that. And yeah, I ran out of time. But yeah, essentially, the idea was to. I think there are few more tasks which run before the do SBOM sign SPDX task. We can just hack into that and or basically kind of like link to that, and that will generate the SBOMs same as well.
Great.
So yeah.
So when you generate SBOM, it starts on the file system, and then the signing meta layer picks it up and signs it,
Yeah.
which leaves the window of opportunity for you to modify that SBOM before you sign it. Have you thought about that and how to protect yourself from? Well, the organization wants to hide something. I don't know. If an organization asks, "Hey, can we modify SBOM already?" That's a potentially right. No, but like you're delivering that to someone. And so you want to make sure that what they're getting can be trusted. Because it's signed doesn't mean it can be trusted. My point being is, have you looked at Salsa?
Yeah. I have looked at Salsa.
Okay. Because what we are doing is we're not only signing the artifacts and the SBOM, but also the whole build process. So we do this full attestation. So you can see and verify that the way the SBOM was produced, you see exactly the source code and how the build process was executed. And you can verify that cryptographically. And so that comes with the kind of, if you want to know how to do it, then you just read the Salsa and it tells you exactly how to achieve that.
And I think Jan has opinions.
We're at what was it, the highest one? So you basically get like your reproducible builds and isolated environment and all of the goodies to make sure that what you're producing. It's the highest. Let me take a look quickly, which was the right, because you have a few levels and they give you a different. Yeah, so you would have basically on the highest level you're executing your build in an isolated environment.
Is that attested via
which
a
is
TPM?
ephemeral. Sorry?
Is that attested via a TPM?
That's a very good question.
Because if it's not, just you made a statement and then signed it, the signature is proving that you made the statement, but it's not proving that the statement is true or not. I could sign a message saying it is currently raining in Nice, and that would be a valid signature on that message.
Yes.
So we know that you said it. Yes.
And
it
so
can
I
also
think
be
it's
false.
good that we have those discussions, right? Because it's just to avoid this false sense of trust.
Yes.
And so whether it's attested by the TPM, I'm pretty sure it is, but I'm going to verify that.
Cool.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.